everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Smith's Chiefs going up against Wilson's Seahawks. And with that, we'll send you up to the Pacific Northwest and CenturyLink Field in Seattle, home of the 12s. So we'll welcome in our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Seattle Seahawks.
The game is good. Give you first choice and second choice and all this.
Kelsey out in the slot right. On 1st and 10, Smith. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. No gain, and it's 2nd down. This is the offense we're going to see coming up in this one, and Travis Kelce will be key.
What a tremendous weapon he is, especially in the red zone. Knows how to find the end zone when running his routes.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Out of the gun, Smith. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Brandon,
what's up, bro?
Quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball.
Rich
and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
You'll see his name in the top right-hand corner anyway.
First carry for Thomas Rawls. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone.
All right, bro, I got you.
They go again with Rawls. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. A nice strong run there for Rawls. His coaches back in high school in Flint, Michigan, you know what his nickname was?
No, what was it?
The Train. The man can break some tackles on occasion.
Well, it makes sense when you watch runs like that, because when you're trying to deal with a train, you're supposed to get out of the way, right? And if you don't, you're going to get bruised up trying to tackle him. That's the type of runner he is. He can pop people as he goes by them.
Dontari Poe in on the stop. Here's the offense. Certainly some threats on this offense, and one of them that they target is Doug Baldwin.
Not only does he do a nice job catching the ball downfield, he's also a tremendous blocker that helps unleash the running game.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. His throw caught at about the 5. Baldwin coming off his first Pro Bowl appearance. He had career highs, Charles, in catches with 94, over 1,100 yards. That also a career high. Pretty good season for Doug Baldwin.
And I think the place that he really started to take off was midway through 2015. The connection between he and his quarterback, Russell Wilson, where they were playing more from the pocket, bigger plays downfield, that just propelled him into 2016. That, and anything he perceives as a slight, he uses it to his advantage, and he just goes out and plays.
They'll run for it now. Here's Marcel Reese. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
On 3rd and 1, it seems natural to just turn and hand it to the biggest guy you have in the backfield. But usually, he's not the primary runner. So for the defense, they're often keying on the running back because he's the guy who gets the ball more often, and the fullback is the blocker. When he ends up carrying the football, that's a heck of a tendency breaker, and now you're just trying to jump on his back and hold on.
And the offense in a great spot. It's 1st and goal from the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
See my tiny.
And let's take a look at the defensive starters for Kansas City.
Okay.
When Derek Johnson entered the league as a first-round draft pick, he was known as an outside linebacker with a lot of speed. He's evolved into one of the best inside linebackers in the NFL.
Right.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On second down, here's Wilson. There's Baldwin. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And out come the Chiefs now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll run now with Ware. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. 3 yards remaining here on second down.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They'll face a third down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Well, they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
Good call.
They run it here. Ware. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to go for it. It's Smith. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
On first down, Smith. Screen pass to Charles. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The veteran Jeremy Maclin was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. Throwing again is Smith. And he's got his man. That's Maclin. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Now this is Kelsey, a tight end carry. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
Second and 5. From the gun, here's Smith. Incomplete. He was trying to get it off to Jamal Charles there. And it's 3rd and 5. And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect that.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Smith. To the right side, and he's got Mackler complete. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. And the seemingly endless drive continues. And with that, it's 2-minute warning time here, the NFL on EA Sports. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Smith on first down. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down in bounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet? Not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. To the air again, Smith. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball takes the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him.
And this is going to be incomplete.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance, and they have any decision to make on 4th down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone, in this compressed area of the field, that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
So they get the field goal, but part of that was a 14-play drive to get the 3.
Normally when you hold the ball that long, run that many plays, you end up in the end zone. There's a breakdown on the defense. Something happens. In this case, that didn't, but really good ball control by the offense. They're hoping that they can wear them down if they keep having drives like that.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. second down. Rawls. And an athletic hurdle, but taken down pretty quickly after that. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They run with a power back. Rawls. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. They go play action here on first down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Don't bring it.
A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down.
That's all right.
Wilson turns and gives to Procise. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Back to the ground on first. Again, it's Rawls. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Good try.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight. It was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Throwing is Wilson, and the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. Play clock winding down. Now it's Wilson. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up.
I
think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the group.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He's at the 40.
Why'd you go
20,
down?
10, 5, and oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Trailing here in the 3rd, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around, not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
Yeah, Cam, why are you going to die, bro?
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll try and get it home with Sherman, the fullback. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Anthony Sherman taking it in. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with a smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
How did you do that?
After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Okay.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Why you throw it late?
It's complete.
God,
nice
dog it, boy.
Keeping the toes
I had to make that button
inbounds.
3 times, man.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline.
Oh,
what did
man.
we just see there? Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
For the offense on second down.
Alert. 14.
Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, That'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Come on, man.
So they run it on second down. Now let's see what third down brings here for the offense. Wilson a give to Rawls. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He hits Jordan Curse. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get 17 yards there. And that'll be good for a Seattle 1st down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Wilson. Complete out right to Curse. That one goes for 24 yards.
Anytime there's an open target and there's a reception, the next thing you're looking for, the ability to break a tackle and gain additional yardage. That's what we just saw.
On 1st down, Wilson. They set up the screen to Rawls. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. He's got Curse. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st.
All right, boy. Appreciate it, bro.
The offense operating inside the 10 at the 8 here. It's 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. C.J. Procise taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the 4th. And it's no good.
I didn't even do
that. Could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together, but they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Gotta eat, yeah.
So what will they do? On the ground, through the air? Let's see. 2nd and 9.
Yeah.
Out of the gun, Smith. To the right side, and he's got Macklin. Complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I'm gonna buy the blue. Nope. For what? Why would I do that?
Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's 3rd down for this offense. They'll come out in the pistol. Back to throw.
Come on, get off the block. There we go. There we go.
He's taken down. Michael Bennett
there we go.
coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Way to play that D, boy.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. And this is caught. He hits Macklin. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less.
Get here, boy.
Oh, a crusher there.
Get here.
Intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Shedd. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Now come the Seahawks.
Got it anyway.
They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job.
Got it
now,
anyway.
Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
And they'll try to close it out.
Look at this
and it's
nigga.
incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one.
Boy, that was a Christmas gift.
Well, they haven't had a lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't it?
Man, that was a
Can my
Christmas
receiver go
gift
up and
that
make
I
a big
never
play
get
for me?
again.
Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
And he's going to lose. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
They IQ is messed up.
We've got a 3rd and 11.
Jesus.
Wilson going to hand it to Procise. And he'll be brought down right at... And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back.
Why would I keep the ball?
Here's John Ryan now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Look at where I'm at. I know.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. That's taken inside his own 40. Officially to be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And possession will change here with very little time remaining in this contest. And now here comes Kansas City. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot.
See if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
That interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about this. We kept this right where we wanted.
For what?
Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
One
am I?
Two to the right.
No.
One last throw here for Smith.
Yeah.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's picked off. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get.
Oh my God, man! What the hell? 90 yards. 66.6%. I don't like that. Ooh. All right, boys. They want you again. We all young, wild, and different. We can all get hit from a little. I know you're terrified about what the future lies, but there's no compromising. It's my way or the highway. We all just slave the lust, hard building, breaking trust. Don't get wild when we come out, like don't get loud when the. Wait in line with them lame, talking real rap, tell them break your neck, gon' bust the rhyme. Down, pass it around, hey. What with me now, we running wild, hey. And nobody can, we on the town, hey. Never come down, I never come down. Lose it. I'm Mike, lose it. Oh, this nigga going to Brady. Why the fuck would I use that? Hell no, nigga. For what? You want me to get that to prove a point or something? I can get him. You know I don't play against my boy. All right. I'll get him for you. Why would I get him to get my boy? I'll use my own team against you. Wow. I know. I'm talking about that defense. Yeah. You said Brady gonna pick these niggas apart. All right. Well, we know what we gotta do, boy. Just hit them. Just hit them. Every time you get near them, just hit them. They'll drop the ball. Just hit them. If you want to hit stick and hurt them, I don't give a damn, because I ain't playing with them. Let me see who he got in there. He got Amendola, Edelman. Of course, we got to keep an eye on the
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead the offense on the gridiron today.
We got it.
It's Brady's
Come on, boy.
Patriots going up against Wilson Seahawks. So with that, let's get you out to the stadium. Standing by tonight are our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Evergreen State and CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up is a rematch of that memorable Super Bowl 49 between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks.
Put them to a minimum.
Danny Amendola on the return.
Get a good hit on him. He's going to drop that ball.
This drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Good hit on him.
First down, Brady. Slant route, caught by Edelman. Last year for Edelman, just below 100 receptions, 98,
Chris
over
got
1,100
New
yards,
England,
3 touchdowns. And, you know, this is a guy that gets a lot of pub for being that perfect receiver for Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. What's his role going forward?
I think his role going forward is to be a bona fide #1 receiver in the NFL, meaning he's not just a Tom Brady receiver. He's that guy for anyone. And he spent so much time proving himself as he got into the league, just what you were talking about. Can I have a role here with New England? Now it's not just proving himself. It's continuing to develop in his craft. And I think he's going to just keep getting better and better. He never gave up on himself in his dreams, and he doesn't give up on any single play.
Nine yards to go. It's third down. Throwing is Brady on third down. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Brady going to go on fourth down. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield.
Come on, boy.
At the 48-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to put
pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Rob Ninkovich, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Nowhere to go.
Now Wilson on second down. And Graham's got it over the middle. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. And this offense often hinges on one of the best tight ends in the league, and that's Jimmy Graham.
I think he made up for lost time when he got to the NFL because in college he was mainly a basketball player, a defender who couldn't score. Now he's flipped it around in the NFL. Every time he touches the ball, he's a threat to score.
Wilson, he's going to air one out.
Go, go, go. Jump, nigga.
And he can't quite
How you didn't jump,
Zone coverage, free safety
jumping for everybody else.
Couldn't come up with it, and now it's fourth down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over first and 10. Okay, partners, New England comes out here to take the field on offense. This is such an interesting story, how they've been able to do it year after year after year. Guys talk about parity in the NFL. Well, New England has kind of transcended that parity, and they've done it with guys that you don't normally think of as household names.
The parts keep changing for New England. That's the amazing part on offense, all right? Offensive linemen change, receivers change, running backs change. We know the one constant is Tom Brady, and that's a huge deal for them. But to be able to do it in what you call the parity times, and you're exactly right, everyone's supposed to be pretty equal. New England still a top 10 offense year in and year out. In 2016, they were number 4, and that helped them with a number 1 ranked defense as well.
Brady Brady to throw on second down. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski.
Okay.
Gronkowski may have had to miss the Super Bowl with the injury, but he was active in that parade.
Let's take it
away. On the field. And I'll tell you what, something you mentioned to me is that he was a big cheerleader for his teammates, never hung his head through the injury, celebrated with them all the way through the title.
We've seen superstars in the past, when their team does well without them, they're happy, but they recede into the background. Right? They get out of the way because it does hurt them a little bit. They do have pride. They want to feel like, hey, without me, they may take a little bit of a step back. But with Gronk, you never saw that. You saw him with him every step of the way, cheering his team on, happy for their success. They went 11-0 without him in 2016, but I know this, they don't want to try it again.
No,
they want the big fella back.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Oh.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Brady. Over the middle, it's Amendola. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
And LeGarrette Blount just does not go down easy. You know, from my experience as a defensive back, this was a difficult guy to try and tackle because of the force that he runs with, and he's not going to be daunted no matter it's the first quarter or the fourth quarter, Brandon.
Well, what shocks me about last year, 18 touchdowns. I mean, the yards are pretty good, 1161. But when I think of New England, I don't think of a running back getting 18 touchdowns.
You know, that to me, it was the combo that made the 2016 season for him. Most yards in his career, most touchdowns in his career by far. And he's the type of guy that, hey, you want to give it to me inside the 5? He doesn't believe anyone's going to stop him.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And Amendola with a catch. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rub their nose in it. They go play action here on first down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows what a great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, you find big 87.
This is caught. Gronkowski. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
They come up in an offset eye. 3rd and goal now. Ball on the 5. This is Lewis. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. So now on 4th down on Steven Gostkowski to try and get the patch through.
Be able to go fucking break.
Should be a fairly easy
That's
one
what
here.
I'm talking about.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. And we were scoreless up until this point in the second quarter. Now we finally have a little action.
Let's see where this action takes us. First quarter, no points at all. Now we've got our first score of the game. Well, does that signal that we're going to get more as we go along? Or will it revert back to what we saw in the beginning?
Damn. 81%. That shit ain't gonna be like that at the end of the game.
Why is he not in that end? Oh, you must have kicked to him. Oh, you keeping it away from him.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. On first down, Wilson.
Why you?
And nearly picked
What?
off.
That was a lazy
Surprising
pass
to see
there,
a
bro.
defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
Gotta do better than that,
The
man.
action here to go over an offseason storyline that's kind of interesting. LA a couple years ago, they have no teams, and now they're going to have 2 with the move from San Diego to LA. What does that mean for the league and for the Chargers?
It seems like an easier transition, doesn't it, than St.
baseball.
Louis when they moved back to Los Angeles.
Less
to become
culture
the Rams.
shock.
Less culture shock, less, obviously geography, the
Baseball,
whole deal.
we gotta get
But
baseball.
transition is still not going to be easy. Remember, they're going to go play in a soccer stadium, essentially, for at least the first couple of years before they share a stadium with the Rams. So that changes things. Obviously, trying to create an identity in the market they haven't been in a long time. They began as the Los Angeles Chargers, but only played 1 season as such.
And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some
down there,
experience
bro.
and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jabal Sheard in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Now Wilson on 2nd down.
Why you just throw the ball?
They got to him again. Rob Ninkovich
You gonna
in there to
oh
get
my
him.
God,
And this pass
man.
rush strong now.
Throw the
That
fucking
sacks
ball.
on back-to-back plays.
Fuck this. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. This don't make no motherfucking sense, man. Oh man, I'm sick of this shit here. Alright, let's go. This don't make no fucking sense, man. Motherfucker ain't reacting to shit, man. Damn.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Third and long, it's Wilson. Wilson hit, it's loose. It's out of fumble.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here's John Ryan now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. In the slot on the right is Graham. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Time running out here on the play clock. Now Wilson, and Graham's got it over the middle. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
First down, this is Rawls. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The linebacker, Jonathan Freeney, makes the stop. And quickly, they get to the line.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job.
Around. Oh,
allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
On third down, Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. Anyone happy about the 3-point kicker? Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
And on 2nd and 10 now. Brady to throw on 2nd down. His throw incomplete. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And Amendola with a catch. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Again, it's Brady. And this is caught. It's Edelman. 1 yard is the gain there. It'll bring up 2nd down. They come up in an offset eye. Brady gives now the ball. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Brady now on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And 4th down coming up. Gronkowski now for the Pats field goal try. This just a 24-yard attempt. And Gronkowski's kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6.
Got scored.
So it's only 3 points on this opening drive of the third quarter. And even though that stretches out the lead, Charles, I think you'd have to consider this a win for the defense, no?
Couldn't agree more, Brandon. That offense got themselves in prime position to really open up this ball game, but the drive stalled out. And yeah, 3 points is very easy to get back in today's NFL.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They'll try to get the running game going with Rawls. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
A very solid gain of 27. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down.
Nigga kicked the ball.
Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver.
Oh my God!
Nigga,
what the hell I paid you on
There's
this
definitely
thing
one
for?
that he would love to have back. I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
Second and 10 now. Wilson. Complete out right to Kurz. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Still in search of the 1st down after that last completion.
No matter what, no matter what.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on 3rd down.
Yeah, another DB. Wilson going to give to Rawls. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's a game of 2 set of downs.
And that run was with a lot of people. Solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes.
What are you doing?
Escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Pitch goes to Rawls. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers, Steel Curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the Steel Curtain was played. I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think that you were.
I don't know what the fuck is. This nigga can't do. I mean, man, come on, man. You gonna throw this motherfucker?
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
On second down, here's Brady. Deep drop. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Now Brady. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Danny Amendola, that was the intended target, and it's third down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Now Brady backing up. Oh, good hurdle. He was trying to force it in there to Amendola, and it's fourth down.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys always taught find the first down sticks and make the play. On defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. They will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A gutsy decision there, going for it on fourth, but they got it, and that likely puts an end to this one.
Indeed, it was gutsy because there's so many other options they probably could have exercised in that situation, but they bet on themselves, and it paid off. That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of... And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable.
You got it. You got it. I couldn't say shit, man. That defense. Alright, it's in the invite.
Now I've been in New York, Texas, Midwest, and it all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California, A-A-T-L-M-I-A-D-M-V, all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California,
New York, Texas, Midwest, it all reminds me of California. No place like California. California,
got some out in Dallas, now I'm smelling like LA. Met a
What's up?
from Miami to the Machiavelli. Left the kids on the belly, left the vid on my
Gotta
celly.
turn and look at the
Like
power.
spaghetti, I'm hitting gas and ready. Met some killers in Memphis.
Yeah,
Like
we
they
did.
give me my flowers while I can smell them. Ain't
That's
talking
why
about
we
roses,
playing the game.
literally I'm lean. Mix it like a bought it in Nashville. Then I woke up in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's sunny,
Who on?
California, but nothing like Compton. It's more like Calistoga, and it's hot as Arizona. I pop me up. Fresno, hard colder than Minnesota in October. Don't interrupt, darling. I'm in the zone. Why does everywhere I go just remind me of home? You know that state of gold with the bed. Them other places come close, but they don't compare.
Now, I've been in New York,
come on,
Texas,
yeah,
Midwest, and
It's
it
gotta
all
be
reminds
somebody
me
else.
of California.
She said she don't play
There's no
GTA no
place
more.
like California. California, A-A-T-L-M-I-A. DMV all reminds me of California. Cause there's no place like California. California,
California, like California.
fresh off a flight to Boston. Got a BZ in Maryland that I pipe too often. Headed right to Austin, most likely flossing. Tight, exhausted, high as a forklift. Handful of goons out in Colorado. Any given afternoon, you can catch a hollow. Honestly, it's the same out in Richmond. Virginia or California, either state you can get it. I done seen everywhere from Russia to Delaware. Trust me, I'm well aware. Barcelona to Bel-Air, Petty to the deep farm. And tell me he saw how heavy he balls. Every project, every seashore. And I ain't content trying to see more nomadic. I probably wind up alone. All it takes is a melody to remind me of home.
Now, I've been in New York,
Come on,
Texas,
yeah.
Midwest, and it all reminds me of California. Cause there's no place like California. California, A-A-T-L-M-I-A. DMV all reminds me of California. Cause there's no place like California. California,
California, like California.
C-A all day. C-A. D-M-V-M-I-A all reminds me of C-A. Sean.
If you try to shut us down, we'll show you just how we get down. And just to even up the score, we're coming kicking down your door.
Yeah, I never played fair, so tell me why now should we care? Queen B told y'all a long time ago that we run the atmosphere. Did we build that? Do we own that? We even in the studios running playback. Shout out to Airman Sally, the young guard to all the G's like us. Yeah, we go hard. See, this is how we feel to be a champion. We might fall down, but we never run. You wouldn't need it if you knew what we overcome. Do you know all the But they ain't stopping nothing. Me and my girls on top straight stunting. And we abide by a real strict code. Hands off my ex and homies over.
If you try to shut us down, we'll show you just how we get down. And just to even up the score, we're coming kicking down your door.
We take our way.
What had to be me?
Do work all day. You be fly that, you be buy that. We even run a full court, make it stack. Shout out to Maya Moore, the young guard, to all the girls like us. Yeah, we go hard. See, this is how it feel to be a champion. We might fall down, but we never run. So proud of that we overcome. We bow down to none. I want the hell out on my day ones. Time really does fly when you're having fun. But
When
the
it
fun don't
happened,
stop
I
till we
moved
staring
back
down
to
the
South
sun.
Carolina.
Try to shut us down, we'll show you just how we get down. And just to even up
If
the
it was gonna happen, it would have been happening, bro.
we're coming kicking down your door.
But it don't matter. You're not gonna get deleted, bro.
Try to shut us
Buy me a
down,
soda tonight.
we'll show you just how we get down. And just to even up the score,
Go down there.
we're coming kicking down your door.
Kick it!
Oh, you wanna check it out?
Kick it!
If you try to shut us down, we'll show you just how we get down. And just to even up the score, we're coming kicking down your door.
Marcus Stockton's over here. Like that, so when they come back home. She do got a son. Tammy.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Ryan's Falcons going up against Brady's Patriots. So let's get you up to Foxborough as we check in with our commentators, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots. Here's Bosher to kick it away. Now Dion Lewis to return. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Chris. You had 4 seconds. You gonna watch your show back?
Of course. If you're listening,
Alright.
come check out the next
You go on and watch that, man.